These are exogogstad officers. They do not exist on the steel path because Railjack does not exist on the steel path. But you can add them to the simulacrum and add the steel path modifier. And these exogostad officers at level 170 on the steel path have 55 million effective HP. And Dante can just make that 55 million zero with he can do that. So this is a build update on Dante because there cannot be a day in which I do not some stupid shit with him. And also keep in mind, I only have 15 multi-augmented charges because I just killed 15 enemies. That was at 0 charges. And what is the update? So this is the new build that I'm using. There is a compromise on this build. That compromise is range. But I don't care about range because I don't want to nuke the entire map. I want to have a chance to even look at my enemies to engage with the game. Okay? So this could be even stupider. Because it doesn't matter that we lose some ability strength if we add overextended. It doesn't matter because we're gonna get that back with mod augmented. And remember, what we just did was at 0 charges. So you can absolutely use overextended if you want to make this even more stupid. But I like to be able to see my enemies before I just press a button and they disappear. And I want to do even more stuff with this build because nuking is not the only thing this is capable of. This is, at this point, probably the best support in the entire game and the best weapons platform in the entire game. Let me show you what I've made to be able to afford all of those abilities. The first thing is that we are dropping Transient Fortitude, so my cooldowns go for, and when I say cooldowns, I mean the length of my buffs go for even longer, because now I have 70 seconds on each of my buffs, and the ability efficiency doesn't matter, because I'm using Streamline, and because I'm still using Energy Nexus, and because I'm still using Energize, and because Archon Stretch works with Dante, just as I showed on my latest video about the book, because whenever you cast 2 plus 3 plus 4, an actual copy of your book follows you around and shoots the enemy. So you can do this. You have a vital primer every single time you shoot at an enemy with one of your weapons. You have a DPS increase because this thing does some damage, and you also have electricity, so this procs and starts regenerating energy like there's no tomorrow, and this stacks with energy nexus, and you can guess the energy economy that you can reach with this thing. It's not funny. It's actually not funny at all. It's unfair what this is able to do. And we are using roar, of course, because double dips. It double dips. And it not also double dips with your 3 and the nuking ability of the frame itself. It is, of course, a heavy damage increase. A heavy damage increase for your weapons, which, because you can offload the viral onto your book, it means that you can just build corrosive on your guns now. Like this, you can just add corrosive, and because you can add corrosive, these are my shards. We are going to fully armor strip any enemy we are shooting at, and whenever they get to no armor, they will also have half of their effective HP because of the viral priming with the Noctua. Also, he can spam really fast because we have this casting speed and this casting speed, and also we can add even more ability strength. The result being the following: And let me remind you that the Tenet Cyclone is a really good weapon, but it is not capable of dealing with these enemies really quickly. And let me also remind you that this weapon is worse than the Kubanuko. Okay? I want you to keep that shit in mind and see what happens. Yeah. And remember, if you think killing these enemies is taking too long for some reason, you can just do this. You can just do that while also being unkillable because of the overguard. And Dante, Dante, Dante is making me. He's making me take longer than I should on making videos about other things that are not Dante. And yeah, go play this frame, please. Just go play this frame. He's amazing. If you complain on Reddit that he's too overpowered and they fucking nerf him again, I'm gonna